Okay, so let's begin. So today we'll talk about CMT program. Okay, CMT, this is basically for those people who want to do CMT, who are interested in doing CMT. Okay, and mainly focusing on learning technical analysis and want to give CMT exam in either June 26 or in December 26, right? So we'll begin the presentation. Okay, so today's agenda, what we have, okay, is that we'll be talking about CMT Association, understanding what it has done, okay, about the CMT program. Like, then we'll discuss about CMT Level 1 exam, okay, and then we'll talk about YUBHA's CMT Level 1 program, and we'll tell you about YUBHA's instructors. Okay. What are the career opportunities after doing CMT? What are the study traps to avoid for the CMT program? Okay. What is the structure, fee structure for CMT program? Okay. And what will be the topics covered in CMT level 1, CMT level 2, level 3? Okay. And then we'll show you a demo of Yuva portal and checkpoint demo as well. Okay. And then we'll talk about the pricing of our course. Okay. So let's begin. Okay, so about CMT Association, CMT Association is a global non-profit professional organization. I hope most of you already know about it. Okay, it is dedicated at advancing and discipline of technical analysis. So this is the like gold standard designation for technical analysis. It was founded in 1973. At that time, its name was Market say Technicians Association. Later on, they changed their name to CMT Association. It serves as the official awarding body of the CMT designation. It oversees the CMT program curriculum and administration of the exams. So, CMT Association is the governing body for CMT exams. Their headquarters is in New York, USA, and governed by the board of directors of CMT Association with active regional chapters run by volunteer leaders. So CMT Association has around eight employees, and rest of the show is done by volunteers who are already CMTs. Okay. CMT also has an office in India, right? It's in Mumbai. Okay. The mission and the purpose of CMT was to promote the and is to promote the highest standard of professional ethics, competence, and analytical practices in technical analysis. Um, Another was to educate and certify professionals through the CMT program, so that say technicians should be technical analysts should be given a certificate, a proper chartered certificate. It's a and it wants to foster a global community of market technical analysts, traders, and investment professionals. So there are more than say 7-8 thousand CMTs all around the world, and they are increasing day by day. More people are doing CMTs. Okay, and say more than 20-30 thousand people have say passed CMT at some level, level 1, level 2, level 3. So the community is growing. Overall, it has more than 20-30 thousand people all around the world. It has a global reach and it has members is almost 137 and more than 137 countries. Works with financial institutions, asset managers, trading firms worldwide. So they are associated with financial institutions, asset managers, right? They host local chapter meetings in major financial hubs for networking and knowledge exchange. Right, so in Mumbai, they try to keep some meetings. Delhi also they keep some meetings. Bangalore also, Hyderabad. So most of the top cities in India, they do some meetings every 2-3 months. They do have a meeting somewhere or the other. Um, and recently they had a summit, global summit in Dubai. Okay. They're valued by hedge funds, proprietary trading firms, investment banks, and asset managers all over the world. Right. So about the CMT program, it's a golden standard in technical analysis, right? It is held half yearly, that is June and December. You can either give exam in June or you can give it in December. The next exam will be in place between 9th June to 25th June 2026. Right now, the exams are going on for December. They will end by 16th of December, right? And we are expecting that you all who have joined here, most of you will be liking to give the exam in June 26th. So save these dates between 9 to 25. Any one date you have to select. Once you pay the fees of CMT, then you will get an opportunity to select your exam timings and dates you can select afterwards. Illustrate the complementary nature of technical analysis. So basically, CMT was to complement the nature of technical analysis. Okay, along with other disciplines, which includes fundamental analysis, quantitative analysis, and macroeconomics. So it's not a competitor of fundamental analysis or a quantitative analysis or macroeconomics. We can use technical analysis along with all of these, right? So basically, you can use fundamental analysis for, uh, say, sector rotation and the fundamentally good companies, and then run technical analysis for entry and exit purposes, right? So all those things, the fusion of technical and all these analysis can be done together, and that is the right way of doing things instead of taking only technical analysis work or only fundamental analysis work, right? They both can complement each other. It is a discipline which has systematic approach in understanding the laws of demand and supply in liquid markets across asset classes. The best part about technical analysis is that it can be applied on all asset classes, be it equities, be it commodities, be it currencies, be it whatever you want to do, right? You can even apply some of the concept of technical analysis in fundamental analysis also. But they mainly work on liquid markets. We basically see demand and supply trends and those concepts to trade or invest. The curriculum makes sure that the participants apply technical analysis with the discipline and objectivity to remove subjective biases from their process. So, CMT basically believes in systematic approach, which is like um, removing the subjective bias and having a process to do anything with the discipline, right? So that is the most important part in trading and investing. No financial background is required. You can come with engineering or science or economics background or even non-financial fields for the exams. So exams doesn't have any financial background requirement. You are from any discipline, you can give the CMT exam. The only requirement is that for the designation, a bachelor's degree is required. The bachelor's degree in finance, business, science, or economics is the minimum requirement for the designation. So for designation, you'll have to have by that time. So even if you're studying right now, you don't have a designation, you are not a graduate, still you can give the exams. Okay. Recently, last batch, we had one student which was in ninth standard, and she gave the exam. Right now in December, she is giving an exam. Right. So you don't need to be in even 10th pass to give the exam, but yes, for the designation, you will have to be a graduate in any field. It can be finance, it can be business, it can be science, economics, any field is okay. What are the main responsibilities of a CMT when anybody does CMT? What will be his role in the organization? Right. So that we'll discuss here. Market analysis and forecasting. So a CMT can do market analysis, forecasting. They study price, volume, volatility, market structure, sentiment, intermarket relationships. Their job is to generate actionable trading ideas and views. Okay, trading systems. They can develop trading systems, strategy development. They design, test, and refine systematic rules using maybe trend, maybe momentum, mean reversion strategies, risk management, position sizing techniques. A professional CMT doesn't trade on vibes. The CMT will not just trade on gut feeling. He will have a quantitative edge. He will have tested his model, his idea, and then he will do the trading or the investing. Risk management is an important part of CMT program. They build and reinforce the rules traders hate to follow. Most people do not like to follow rules, right? Stop loss execution is extremely important to save your protect and protect your capital. Okay, exposure limits. If you have overexposed at any given point of time, there can be risk, including increasing risk in that. Portfolio diversification that generally reduces risk. Drawdown controls. You can have tools to control your drawdowns. Yeah, many portfolio blow up happen because this part is not respected. So mostly the portfolios blow up because of risk management part is ignored. Communication, writing in half the job. So basically, you can write for institutions. You can write morning notes, trade rational reports, market outlook presentations can be given. Portfolio and sector rotation decisions are taken. They support or lead decisions. Which asset sectors will to be overweighted, to be underweighted, timely entry and refinements of the allocations. This is where technicals meet macro and fundamental analysis, right? Data structure and automation. Increasingly, CMTs pull data using say basically you can use any language, programming language like Python, or you can do it on Bloomberg Terminal or trading platforms like TradingView, charting, right? You can backtest your ideas rigorously. The lazy chartist is dying. So previously, the people used to use a lot of subjective techniques like that is now not working anymore. The systematic technical analysis is rising. So the most importance is given to the systematic approach. Okay. Anybody has any doubts till now? What you can do is that you can keep putting your doubts in the chat box, okay? And at the end, we will discuss all of your doubts. If they are not answered in the presentation, we'll take all your doubts. Okay. So CFD program has three levels, level one, level two, level three. Level one is foundation principles of technical analysis. These are all multiple choice questions. The exam duration which will be of 2 hours. There will be 132 questions which will be asked, and but the scoring will be done only for 120. 12 questions will be trial questions. So basically, you don't have to worry about those 12 questions. You have to answer all 32 questions because you don't know which are those 12 questions, right? Level two will be application of technical analysis methods. This will also be multiple choice. This will be having a 4 hour test. In between, you get a 10 minutes break. So after 2 hours and 85 questions, you get 10 minutes break, and then you can take another 85 questions. The total questions will around about 170. You will be scored for 120, 150 questions, and 20 questions will be trial. Again, we don't know which those 22 questions will be of trial, so you don't need to worry about that, right? The work of technical analyst that will be covered in level three. It will be like some part will be multiple choice, some part will be short answers, but short answers will be more, right? Multiple choice will be rarely. So for ethics, you'll get multiple choice, and maybe few other multiple choice, around 10, 15 questions will be multiple choice, not more than that. Generally, the rest will be short answers. Again, the duration will be 4 hours. There will be a split of 10 minutes between 2 hours, right? Approximately there will be around 50 questions, but this may vary from one exam to another exam, right? Key activities and benefits of members. So there are two types of membership in CMT Association. One is affiliate membership and another is professional membership. As of now, you cannot apply for professional membership because you have not cleared all the three levels, right? So till you are giving three levels, you can only apply for affiliate membership. Affiliate membership and professional membership fees is exactly the same. There's no difference. The fees is $325 plus 18% GST, which comes to 383.5 dollars. Approximately, it will be around 34,000. Now the exchange rate has increased to $90, 90 rupees, so it will be around 34,000 or 35,000 approximately. You don't need to take membership for giving the exams, right? You can give the exam without giving the membership also, right? It's not a necessity. If you want, you can take it. If you don't want, you don't need to take it. Okay. Professional membership is basically for those who have done all the three levels and who have the graduation certificate and they have a 3 years of experience. So they can apply for professional membership. Okay. What the membership gives you is basically it gives you access to the research, publications, webinars, and education resources, which is there on CMT website. And they keep doing some events regularly every 2, 3 months, so you can attend all of them. Some of them will be free, some of them will be little bit chargeable. Members will be charged little less, right? Non-members will be charged little more. You can do networking with leading market professionals in the events. Discounts for events like CMT Symposium. So if you are a member, you get discount for the is for some of the events like CMT Symposium, which happened in Dubai recently. Okay, continuous professional development through member-only content. So there's some content which is only available for members, so you can read and study those material. You get access to all the three levels of curriculum of CFTs. If you take membership, you get the curriculum of all the three levels, right? CFT validates your expertise in. So basically, what is the benefit of doing CFT? Right. So the benefit is here we are talking about while after doing CMT. First is price behavior, trend analysis, and market structure. So basically, you study about price behavior, what are the trends, what is the market structure, understanding how capital flows shape prices, identifying accumulation, distribution, volatility cycles, market regimes, volatility traps, liquidity traps, and probability of continuation and reversals. You are not drawing lines, you are decoding the auction mechanism in the market. So basically, when you study these things, you get experience, right? It's not only about gut feeling; it's more about experience. You get experience, right? Risk management is an integral part of technical analysis and CMT program. You quantify and enforce risk, so you can measure risk and you can implement risk measures. Position sizing, stop framework, quantities, scaling, portfolio heat limits, drawdown control, exposure framework. The job is to survive first, compound second. So you will make money later, but first you will have to learn how to survive, and risk management helps you to do that. Quantitative and systematic trading approaches, you convert market observation into rules that can be tested, right? The basic process is to design a strategy, you have to backtest. The backtest will validate the strategy, you can deploy it, then you have to monitor it, you have to define it, improvise it. So first you do the observation, then you backtest and validate those ideas. Every idea must pass statistical scrutiny, edge, expectancy, robustness, and risk-adjusted performance. You have to see whether the performance is meaningful, right? If you take it risk-adjusted, then it should be meaningful, right? Portfolio and asset allocation strategies. You understand how trends propagate across asset classes. The trends are extremely important aspects in technical analysis. So how trends show up in various asset classes like equities, interest rates, commodities, bonds, forex, cryptocurrencies. Okay, and use intermarket signals for timing, selection, and risk hedging. Technical association is driven by data, not conviction, right? So most of these techniques are data driven, right? We are not just trading on gut feeling, and we are basically doing trading based on data. Okay. So let's come to the CMT level one. Say how they assess you, right? What will be your process of learning, right? So level one will be foundation principles of technical analysis, and the candidate will be assessed for core concepts and underlying theory and terminology. So basically, what are the more core concepts of technical analysis? What are the theories? What are the terminologies that probably will be covered in level one? The tools and methods used in technical analysis. The reading material is around 500 pages for level one. Recommended number of hours of preparation is around 150 hours. Anything more than that is always welcome. The exam sets are conducted at probatic centers in India. They are situated in Goregaon, West in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Chennai, Gurgaon, Kolkata, and Trivandrum. So these are the places where you can give the exams. If you are not from these cities, either you can go to these cities and give the exam, or you can take remote proctor, right, which enables you to take the exam from your home or from your office. Right. So from remote proctor, you can check the Prometric website. Then you'll get all the details of remote proctor. There is no negative marking in CIT exams. The exam time is around 2 hours. As I told you, for level one, target should be to get at least 75% to comfortably clear. So we have been coaching for CMT for last 10 years, and we have never seen anybody failing if he has scored more than 75%, right? So we have seen students failing with 70% also, 72% also. But if you get 75%, you are comfortably secure. Candidates um, may only sit for one exam each administration. So you cannot give level one and level two together, or level two or level three together. You have to give level one in one administration and then level two after 6 months only. You cannot give together. There is no limitation on candidates' ability to retake the exam. So even if you do not clear for any chance, right, you can give it again. There is no limitation that only you have 5 attempts or 10 attempts. There's nothing like that. You can give it any number of times. There's no limit for candidates to pass the subsequent level. So, if you took level one, say in June 26, and you are not available for the next 2 years for any reason, right? For 6 months or 1 year or for 2 years, whatever. There's no limit that you have to pass level three, level two after a number of months, right? There's no limit like that. You can give after 10 years also. That's not a problem. Same way for level two and level three. If you clear level two, say 10 years back, you can give level three now also. So there's no limitation, 10, 20 years also. There's no limit for that. If you are a CFA charter holder, then you are exempted for safety level one. Then you can directly give level two, but you have to be a charter holder. If you pass all the three exams, that is not enough. You have to have the charter, right? Okay. So what does CFT level program includes? YUBHA CFT program. So we coach for CFT, right? And what we include. So the coaching is done by expert-led learning, right? It is taught by multiple CMD charter holders specializing across topics. So basically, we have three charter holders. We comport. So I will be there, and other three are there. Uh, so basically, we have four instructors, but three will be active. One is a support CMT instructor, which will which will come in if somebody is absent. In that case, he will come in so that your classes are regular. We don't You don't miss any class. So there is one backup instructor basically. So there are four instructors. Three will be active, and one will be backup. Together, all these instructors have more than 50 years of collective market experience. Systematically, and the teaching process is systematic. Objective approach is maintained with real US and Indian market examples. We show you examples of US market, and we also show you examples of Indian markets. There's a direct mentorship and guidance throughout the journey. So the classes are live. It will be online on the Zoom, like you are doing right now, right? Uh, and we will be helping you throughout the journey for all the three levels. Classes are live and recorded as well. So basically, you can take the live lecture, and these live lectures are recorded also. So if by any chance you miss any of the live lectures, you can always see the recordings, and you can, if you have not understood some concept, you can see the recording again also. So there's no limit in seeing the recordings, right? The purpose is that the student should pass the CMT exam, right? The entire curriculum will be 80 plus hours. It may go to 90 and 100 hours also, depending upon the content. right? It will be done in English language. Okay, there will be unlimited access of recording until you pass or 1 year, whichever is early. So even if you are giving exam in December 26, you can still enroll because the course is valid for 1 year, right? And suppose you do not clear it June, you can give it in December. Again, there will be no charge. Suppose you skip and you don't give exam in June, you defer the exam to December 26th, then also there's no issue. So we will not be charging you for till 1 year, right? After 1 year, obviously, you will be charged additionally, but we will not be charging you the entire fees. If you by any chance extend it for more than 1 years, we will charge you 50% of the fees, right? Instant access to previous batch recording. So basically, if you want to give the exam in June, our live lectures are going to start off 30th of February 2026. But if you want to start your studies right away, we can provide you instant access of the previous batch recording. You can start seeing the recordings of the previous batch, start your studies. We also have detailed notes on the portal. So you can start reading the detailed notes. So suppose you have not paid for the CMT exams and you want to start your studies, you can start reading the detailed notes which are there on our portal, so that you don't waste this 2 months time, right? So right now we are in December, and 13th February we'll be starting, so around 2 months are there, so you can start your studies. Don't waste your time. Session ranges from 2 to 3 hours, designed to explain concept in depth. So basically each session will be for 2 to 3 hours, right? So that we can explain you concepts in detail, right? We keep a doubt solving session, and we have a community which is on Discord. Doubt solving at the end of each session, so you can ask your doubts at the start of the session or at the end of the session. Generally, we do not promote to ask in between because then the rhythm of the instructor gets disturbed, right? So at the end of the session, you can mark down and ask your doubts. Okay. Or we also have dedicated doubt solving sessions near to the exam. So once we have completed the curriculum, we'll have two dedicated doubt solving sessions where you can come and ask your doubts. Okay. We have an active Discord community of more than 600 students plus charter holders which have cleared from us. So they are also there on the Discord community. Uh, the level one, the batch size will be around 30 to 40 students, so that you can get personalized attention, right? Comprehensive preparation. So we will give you the content, full coverage of entire level one curriculum. So we'll cover the entire level one curriculum. Chapter-wise detailed notes will be there on the portal, as I told you. More than 700 practice questions are there on the portal. You can take them after, so each chapter will have some questions, so you can attempt them. There will be three full length mock tests in the in the course itself. Uh, Primary exam, what we do is that we take a prelims type of an exam, which we call live exam or live test, right? Which we do around 20 to 50 days before the exam, so that you get a feeling, you get a target that you have to be prepared for the prelim exam, right? Uh, Powerful performance tracking dashboard. I'll show you the dashboard. I'll give you a demo of the dashboard, right? After this, when we come closer to the webinar today, I'll show you a demo of the dashboard also. The learning is flexible. You can access the portal from a laptop, mobile, Apple devices, tablets, whatever on the go you can use it. We have audio notes so that you can revise on the go. If you're traveling, you can hear to audio notes. That will be more convenient generally. Durability or outcomes. We are recognized participating prep provider on the CMT website, right? We have trained more than 800 CMT aspirants since 2015. We have been doing it for all the three levels. So we continue for level two, level three. Many prep providers may not give you service for level two and level three, right? Because they do not have students for level two, level three, right? But we have students for all the three levels. We prepare for all the three levels, right? We will never leave you in between, right? Sponsorship support after level three. So after level three, to get the registration, you need sponsorship from three charter holders. So we have four instructors, right? So we know you because you have been there for us, with us for all the three levels, right? So we will sponsor you, so you don't need to worry about the sponsorship. All three of us will, all we have four, so three of us will sponsor you. We also put career opportunities on our Discord channel. So I'll show you a Discord channel also, so you can we keep posting some job opportunities on Discord. So we have some network in the market, so whenever we get any inquiries, we post it on the portal, and then you can apply. So what is the tentative schedule for June 26? Live lectures will start on 30th of February. We propose to end the sessions by 10th of May. Your exam will be, say, around 9th of June. So by 10th of May, we should be done with the curriculum around, say, 1 month before. And then we'll have doubt solving sessions and prelims, right? The sessions will be held on Friday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Saturday, 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. Again, occasionally we can have 10 in the morning, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. also. Sundays again, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. Occasionally we can do it on the evening also, Sunday evening also, right? So you have to be like, keep this five time windows for us. Okay, and we can also take some classes on a holiday when there's some government holiday, right? We can take some sessions on those holidays also. Generally, classes will be around 2 to 2.5 hours, or maybe 3 hours maximum. Uh, Three classes per week will be there, as I told you. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, one session generally will be there, right? Each week will be covered by one instructor. So what we do is that one week one instructor will cover, the next week another instructor will cover, like that. Okay, we have assigned some topics to the instructors based on their experience, based on their expertise. We are giving them the topics, so you get the best of all the instructors. So whichever instructor is expert in whichever field, you get the best from that instructor. All four are chartered market technicians, so you don't need to worry about that. Who all are there? That I'll tell you as we go forward. The prelim will be held on 17th of May 2026. Tentative down service sessions will be on 16th May and 23rd May. So these are tentative dates. Near to the exam, we will be having a more clarity, right? And then we may have to change it a little bit, but our tentative dates are here. So about the instructors, I will be one of the instructor, and I'm the CEO of YUBHA, and I'm also the CEO at Trading Heads. I'm also CEO of Sentient Analytics Private Limited, which is an AI-driven investment analytics for asset and portfolio analysis, integrating fundamental and technical analysis together. I'm also a co-founder at Dhananiti Consulting Services LLP. We are specialized in algorithmic trading, providing solutions for proprietary desk. I'm a chartered market technician with extensive expertise in systematic trading. I've designed and developed multiple profitable algorithmic trading systems, leveraging technical indicators across stocks, futures, and indices in Indian markets. Actively trading since 2016. My strategy is seamlessly integrate theoretical knowledge with practical execution. Uh, I have more than 16 years of experience in trading and investing. I've been consistently maintaining a CAGR of 30% since January 2017. I'm passionate about educating and mentoring, and I have, of course, numerous CMT experience across all three levels. And I've been doing workshops on rule-based trading and algorithmic trade strategies. I've been training for programs that have benefited CFA charter holders, CMTs, CMBAs, and CAs. Previously, I was faculty at BSc Institute teaching for certificate. I've also been doing the program on technical analysis and NISM summer school and NISM PGP, right? I'm also a MCOM and financial research and technical analysis, right? And then the next mentor is Mr. Mithil Pradhan. He's a seasoned technical analyst expert whose work blends analytical precision with artistry of chart reading. For over 2 decades, he has dedicated himself to studying thousands of charts across stocks, bonds, commodities, and currencies, developing a deep understanding of price dynamics that drive trends in financial markets. His expertise spans daily every node, technical theory and indicator, such as each one is backtested, optimized, resented, and defined before being applied to real-world conditions. His rigorous research has given him a decisive edge in answering two of the most important questions in trading. First, where is the market headed? Through trend analysis and rooted in price action theory. And second is what is the best point to buy or sell? Using proportional and amplitude analysis to uncover high value reversal and target levels often missed by the traditional methods. His professional journey is over 20 years of experience in Indian financial markets. Mittal has worked with reputed broking houses like Cholamandalam, Centrum, and Indian Infoline. Through collaboration with the ICICI Direct also, he has educated and mentored hundreds of students, imparting advanced skills in technical analysis. His current role is as a founder of Tracker First Research LLP. He specializes in tracking and forecasting the Indian rupee and select international forex pairs. His work provides corporate treasuries with strategic trading intelligence, helping them manage forex volatility through effective hedging strategies by offering on-demand analysis and continuous feedback. He reduces the burden of constant market monitoring, ultimately improving both operational efficiency and bottom line performance. So, he's an expert in elective and forex and chartist. Next trainer is Mr. Mr. Mitesh Kumar. He's a seasoned algo trader and financial independence coach with a robust academic and professional background. He is apt to developing systematic quantitative strategies, leveraging his intensive qualification in finance, technical analysis, and algorithmic trading. He devised experience and commitment to continuous learning make him a valuable resource in financial trading community. He's a CMT, he's a CFT, he's a chartered accountant, he's a master's of business finance, and he has worked with treasury and forex management, and he's a BA in economics as well. Right? He's mainly a systematic trader, right? And the fourth and the say our backup instructor is Mr. Sunny Patwal. Is a technical analyst and algo trader with a strong fundamental in both market study and technology. As director of Tribot Solutions, he works on developing technical analysis frameworks, building automated trading systems, and delivering trading programs for traders and market enthusiasts. He's the creator of Checkpoint, which is YUBHA's CFD prep exam preparation tool that supports effective revision through personalized quiz-based learning. His areas of focus include market profile and applied technical analysis with practical approach to strategy design and market interpretation. Earlier in his career, he worked as a software developer in the banking and finance domain, gaining experience that now helps him integrate technology with trading solutions. He's a CMT, he's a CFT, and he's a B in electronics and communication. Right. Okay. Now, who can do UVA's level one program? Anyone who's attempting safety level 1 in June 26 or December 26, they can apply for the program. And anybody who's willing to learn technical analysis or systematic and trading and investing, they can also. So maybe you don't want to give the exam, you just want to learn technical analysis, you can also join the course. Yeah. What are the career opportunities after you do the CFD? This is the most number of questions comes to us on this, right? So firstly, the role can be research and advisory role, where you can be an equity derivative research analyst. You can be a semi-registered RA qualification in India that is required. Technical strategist providing market outlooks for equities, commodities, and currencies or any asset class, basically. Investment advisor offering actionable trades and investment recommendation. Employers can be brokerage firms, investment research firms, fintech platforms, and family offices. Second can be trading rules, proprietary trading desk, like brokers, right, who manage funds and managing the house funds for prop trading firms. You can be a quantitative and systematic trader, developing and executing rule-based strategies, algorithmic trading specialist, designing backtesting, and automated models. The employers are prop trading firms, hedge funds, banks, algorithmic trading companies, right? A third profile can be portfolio and asset management. One can be a portfolio manager managing multi-asset portfolios using technical signals. Risk manager monitoring volatility, drawdowns, and market exposure. Tactical asset allocation strategies, shifting allocation based on technical conditions basically between various asset classes like equities, bonds, currencies, commodities. Employers can be mutual funds, PMS houses, AIFs, hedge funds, wealth management firms. Fourth role can be corporate and treasury roles. You can be a forex risk manager, forecasting currency movements for import-export businesses. Treasury analyst and assisting corporates in hedging strategies. Commodities hedging advisor for sectors like metals, oil and gas, and agriculture. Employers can be large corporates like Reliance, Mahindra, and other groups. Banks, commodity trading houses, right? Fifth can be education and content creation. You can become a market educator, a trainer, conducting workshops, webinars, and courses. Financial content creator, producing technical market analysis for publications, media houses, social channels. You can be an author or columnist, writing for financial newspapers, magazines, and research portals. Employers can be at tech platforms, financial media, and self-employment as well. Uh, if you do CMT, basically you get a global edge. CMT designation is internationally recognized, opening doors for global trading firms in Singapore, Hong Kong, London, Dubai, New York, and of course, all over the world. Roles combining technical plus fundamental approaches in multi-asset environments can be seen. Collaboration with international research and fintech companies. In short, with CMT, you are positioned for specialized high-value roles in trading, research, and portfolio management. Global expertise in hedge funds, investment banks, and proprietary trading desks. The credibility to consult, teach, and build your own trading business. So you can also get credibility after doing CMT. Top global employers of CMT members are Morgan Stanley, Bank of America, Fidelity, Thomson Reuters, Bloomberg, um, LP, UBS, Credit Suisse, TD Ameritrade, Barclays, NatWest Research, and much more. Right? These are global employers. In India, you get all those brokerage firms like Motilal Oswal, all the banks, right, for treasuries, right? So all those employed CMTs. So what are the study traps to avoid for safety? So you may take our course, you may not take our course. That is up to you. But some other study traps which you should avoid when while doing CMT is what we'll discuss. First, studying without a plan. So you should have a plan. If you are studying without a plan, that is a big problem. The trap is jumping straight into into reading without structure schedule. So you have to have a structure schedule, make a proper schedule, right? And you have to follow it, right? Execution is the most important thing. Create a reverse timeline plan from the exam date, allocating specific chapters and mock tests weekly. So you can uh, say reverse plan your schedule that you have these very days. So and say you have to plan that, say I have to read the curriculum at least two times or three times, right? And then you have to take chapter wise tests, you have to listen to audio notes, you have to uh, do the chapter wise test, revision notes, then mock test you have to do. So you have to plan everything, right? When you will do what. Ignoring the curriculum weightage. Uh, some people do this mistake, spending too much time on interesting topics, but ignoring high weightage sections. So some sections are more weightage, some sections are less weightage, right? Generally, people give more time to those sections where there's a lot of interest, like patterns and technical indicators, right? Although they also have a lot of weightage, but if you give too much time to such things, then you can leave out those topics which have more weightage, and then that will be a problem for you. Use the CMT Association topic weight chart. Focus more on high weight chapters for each level. So generally focus on more of those chapters which have higher weightage. Passive reading is again another trap. Just reading or highlighting without applying concepts. So you have to apply these concepts. Whatever you read, whatever you listen to the instructor or the recorded sessions or the live sessions, try to apply that on the charts. And that is most important because you will not remember what you read, but you will remember what you see on the chart. And generally, we have a more visual memory than theoretical memory. Right. So see those things on the chart that will help you a lot. The fix is summarize your own words. So basically, whatever is the topic, you can reduce it, make your own notes, and convert it into your own words. Solve chapter-wise questions, explain concepts out loud as if you are teaching, right? So you can do these tricks, right? So that you remember, and of course, seeing charts is extremely important. Skipping practical questions, trappers save mocks for later or avoiding tough question sets. Generally, we try to keep those chapters which are tough for the later part, and we try to do those things which are easier initially, right? So that can be a trap because you need more time with the questions which are difficult. You need more time with the chapters which are difficult, right? Easy you already know, right? So you don't need to give too much time to them. Right? The more time should be given for those topics which are difficult, right? Start doing chapter wise tests early and increase to full on mock test at least 4 to 6 weeks before the exam. So at least for, say 1 month or 1.5 months before the exam, you should have done all the chapter wise tests. You should have done all the reading of the chapters. You should have done all the chapter wise tests, and then start doing mock tests, full mock tests at least 6 weeks before the exam. Neglecting time management practice. The trap is knowing the content but failing to finish on time in the exam. Right. So many times you know the concepts, right? But at that time of the exam, you are confused and you are nervous and you are not able to finish that exam in time, right? So for that you need to practice questions, right? The fix is stimulate exam conditions, same time limit, no breaks, no distractions. So you have 2 hours of time for the exam. So you do mock test within 2 hours, right? So you have that stimulation type of thing so that in the exam the same thing doesn't happen. Once you've already done these things before the exam, you will not get confused and nervous. Over relying on one source, depending on only on the curriculum or only on coaching notes is not recommended. You should use all, you have to read the curriculum also. You should try chapter wise test. You should try mock test. You should try audio notes, right? So all these things when you do together, and of course seeing the charts is the most important part, right? So that will help you a lot. Use a blend. Use the official curriculum for in-depth study. Then for condensed revision, you use notes, right? You can do mocks and chapter-wise test, right? For application. Not having mistakes, that is one thing which people do, that they do not review the mistakes. They just do give the test and then don't review the mistakes. So if you don't review the mistakes, how will you know what are the correct answers? And just by seeing the explanation will not be enough. Generally, if you see that, okay, I've not been able to answer this question, go back to the curriculum, read the curriculum, that section again, so that it is the concept becomes more clearer to you. Doing test but not analyzing wrong answers is a mistake. Even right answers, I would say that you should analyze. Sometimes you just click the right answer was just by luck, right? So you should also review that if I was right, whether I knew this answer or whether it was just because of luck I answered it correctly. Because in multiple choice, luck can be also be one factor, right? So if you answer it correctly and you don't, but just by luck, then you are not learning anything, right? Maintain an error log, note the question down. So wherever you are doing wrong, keep a track of it, right? Which type of questions you're going wrong, right? Mistake type, try to identify the mistake type, and then what is the correct approach to correct it. Revise this log weekly. So this you don't need to do every day. You make the log every time you do a test, right? And then you can revise it weekly. Ignoring ethics is a big problem. The trap is that skipping ethics, thinking it's a common sense, and then I'll do it at the end. Because although the weightage is only 3 marks, but these are three percent short marks, and so you should not miss it. Ethics questions are tricky and have high stakes. Read case studies and practice scenario-based questions. So on the portal, your portal, you will get ethics questions. So you should. It's ethics you can do. It's just a two-pager, right? So every month, at least once, you should revise ethics, right? Studying non-stop without break. So that again it can be a problem. Studying too much without break can be a problem. Burning out with long, unfocused study hours. So you get burned out, right? If you are studying directly, continuously. Uh, Use Pomodoro, that is, say, you study for 50 minutes and then take a 10-minute break. Again, study for, say, 1 hour and take a 15, 20 minutes break, right? So keep doing that. Otherwise, it will become monotonous and you are thinking that you are studying, you are learning, but you're not able to absorb things. Short breaks have to retain focus and energy. Dealing the start of preparation. So generally, what people do is that, okay, today I have this work, next week I have this work. So they keep delaying the start of the CMT program, right? So the study process, right? So that is becomes a very big problem. Then it becomes too big of a thing to be done at the last moment. Thinking I will study seriously in last month is not the correct method, because say CMT program is more practical than theoretical. Theoretical you can just study once or twice and then give the exam, but you have to understand the concepts. If you do not understand the concept, you will not be able to answer the questions because the questions will be tricky. CMT content is vast and analytical. Start early to build layers of understanding and practice. So the portion is wide, vast. It looks 500 pages, but it is quite vast because there's so many concepts which are covered in it. Okay, and you have to understand those concepts and you'll have to practice them also. Right. So what are the fee structure of CFT exam? In US dollar, if you take early registration, which will end on 4th of February, the fees is $875 plus GST, so that will be $1,032. In Indian rupees, it will be around 80,000 rupees for all three levels. That remains the same. $875 is for all the three levels. Whether you're doing level 2 or level 3, the fees remains the same. So the minimum will be around 2,72,000, depending upon the exchange rate. So if the exchange rate increases, like right now it is at all-time highs, right? So then this can increase. Standard registration will end on 1st of April. That is additional $200, and that will cost you around 1,11,000 approximately. Late registration ends on 6th of May, and that will cost you another $400, right? So that comes to around $17 in with GST. That comes to 1,50,000 plus, right? So it is more sensible that if you really want to do CMT, then do it in early registration, because then it is like $600 are added, right? It doesn't make sense, almost double. What all will be covered in CMT level 1, right? So these are the sections, 12 sections. So section 1 will be theory and history of technical analysis. Section 2 will be chart, market, price data. Section 3 is trend analysis. Then we have chart pattern analysis, technical indicators, statistics for technicians, behavioral finance, sentiment and sentiment indicators, cycle analysis, comparative market analysis like relative strength and sector rotations, volatility analysis, and systems and qualitative methods. So these are the 12 sections, right? If you want to have more details, you can get it on the CMT website, right? Level 2 will be theory and so pattern is the same almost. Uh, Level 1, section 1 will be theory and history of technical analysis. Section 2 is behavioral finance, then chart organizing market data, chart patterns analysis, trend analysis, volatility analysis, sentiment indicators, statistics for technicians, technical indicators, competitive market analysis, and cycle analysis. So basically, if you see, level 1, level 2 have almost the same topics, but level 2 is more detailed, right? And level 3 will be quantifying and managing risk, classical chart analysis, trend analysis, technical indicators, volatility analysis, systems and quality methods, right? And section 8 will be topics of portfolio management, right? Okay. Uh, any doubts and questions? We'll take a break here. And uh, Abhimanyu is asking passing criteria for level 3. Level 3 passing criteria is basically not defined. But what we have seen is that anybody who scores more than 60% generally passes, right? So you should target for at least 60% in level 3. Um, we have seen students passing with 52%, 55% also, right? But that is like border. So don't be in that, right? Try to get at least 60% in level 3. Abhishek is asking, 120 scored means that you will be attempting 132 questions, but you will be marked for only 120 questions. The 12 questions are trial questions, so you will not be marked for that, right? Satish is asking, good afternoon, Satish. I'm a chartered accountant, currently working in taxation department. I'm very interested in building a career in tenting and would like to seek your guidance for this transition. Could you please advise on how I can move my career towards trading and what challenges I may potentially face during the transition? I'm thinking of doing CMT, and is there any job prospects as a trader after doing CMT level 1? Okay. Very good that you are a CA, so you understand at least fundamental analysis, right? You know company balance sheets and all. So I assume you will be good at fundamental analysis. So you should try to get a job in say fundamental analysis in uh, any firm, brokerage firm or mutual funds or AMCs or there are a lot of firms. We have already discussed about all the firms which take financial students, right? So try to get a job in that field instead of taxation. You shift in finance, right? Try to do that, and then CFT will always help you in say CFA is very good. Since you're CA, you are good in fundamentals. So fundamental is very good for identifying which stocks are fundamentally good, right? And then macroeconomic analysis you can also do, right? You have that knowledge as you, right? But so you can select the universe, right, in which you should invest or trade. And then within that, you can use technical analysis for entry. When should you enter? At what price you should enter? At what time you should enter? And when you have to exit, right? Because entry is not everything. You have to. Your profits will be booked. Your losses will be booked at your exit, right? So you need to know when to exit also. So your exit has to be good as well. So CMT will definitely help you in doing that, right? So try to move from taxation to finance, maybe in your firm only, if you're working in a firm. If they have a finance arm, then try to shift in that. Otherwise, try to say, even if you get a little lower job, lower pay, try to shift. You may have to sacrifice a few lakhs of your this thing, right? Once you are in the finance field, then it becomes easier, right? Then you can always climb up. And obviously, we are here to guide you and help you with the CMT preparation. So that should not be an issue. Yasin is asking if hi, will it make me profitable trader? I'm I'm working as dealer in forest industries. Will it be help in my career growth? I already know basic of trading. See, uh, so there's no guarantee that you will become profitable trader. It say CMT will give you the knowledge which is required to be a profitable trader, right? But understand one thing that other than knowledge, you also have to have some control over your emotion, right? Although CFD has behavioral finance as a topic, but just by reading the content, you do not understand emotions. You do not understand how to execute, right? So you'll have to have control over your emotions. So that is where you'll have to work more, and that takes more time than learning these concepts of trend and all those things which we discussed, right? So, trend analysis, indicators, patterns, all this you will learn within 1 hour, 1 year, 1.5 years. That will not be an issue, right? But the major issue will be the execution part, right? So, how to be disciplined. So you'll have to work on your discipline. You'll have to work on how you can be objective, systematic, right? So that will take more time. So you have to start about that. If you really want to be a profitable trader, then start working on discipline, on patience, on your emotion control. So that will help you more, right? Rupesh is asking, sir, how does safety certificate help freshers from non-finance background get jobs in financial services industry? Okay, so once you have a designation, obviously you get opportunity, right? Because you can have entry into any field by only two means, either by studying a designation. For a designation, you get a designation, or by getting experience, right? So if you do not have experience, the only choice is that you take a designation like CMT or CFA or any designation, right? So then you get entry into that particular field, right? So do anything if you really want to interest into finance, then and markets, then do CFA, do CMT, FRM, any of these three you can do, right? So that will give you entry into the industry. Okay. Uh, Hello, Nikhil is asking. I have done my PGP in securities market in NISM and now looking forward to pursue CMT along with being a full-time trader from past 5 years. I want to know how can I proceed further in career and can I get charter with this experience? So you have to have a job experience. Okay. Being a full-time trader, you do not, are you doing at a prompt desk? Then yes, it will be treated as an experience. If you do not, and you're just doing it on your own money, on your father's money, right? That will not be treated as experience, right? So you'll have to take a job, or you can start a firm, right? Where you are, say, having one or two partners like your father, your brother, right? And then trade in that account so that it is more professional, right? So only NISM certification will not help you. Um, you'll have to have, for experience purpose, you'll have to have the experience, right, which the CMT association can acknowledge, right? Uh, Jayabhat is asking, good day, sir. What is the minimum hours of study each day is needed to understand the subject and clearing the certification? So I would say at least try to give 1 hour for reading and 1 hour of application on the charts, right? So 2 hours from here on, you have already more than 6 months left, right? So 2 hours should be more than enough. 1 hour of studying and 1 hour of practical seeing charts, right? Will I be able to do minimum trading for after level one with risk analysis to understand and subject the subject along with the study? Does it help to understand the subject faster? Okay. Uh, Say you can start trading, but start trading with the concept which you learn in CMT level 1, but with a very small capital. Do not use leverage. Like the problem is that initially you are not a professional trader, right? So do not invest too much of a money and do not take leverage. Leverage is a two-edged sword. Don't go into futures, don't even go into options. Do cash market trading. In cash market, you will not lose much. And start with a small capital, like say 1 lakh rupees or 50,000 rupees, like that, so that you get experience, but not you are not losing too much. And believe that this 1 lakh rupees, this 50,000 rupees, you will erode it. Come with that mindset. And if you are not, if you are good enough that you do not erode it in 1 year, then you have done a fantastically good job, right? So because whatever concept you'll be studying, if you implement them with a small capital, say put 1,000 or 2,000 rupees in each trade, right? You are getting experience, right? Because ultimately you'll have to learn how to lose. Right? In trading, the most important thing is how to lose, right? You won't be right all the time. Understand it, right? You will be wrong most of the times. You'll be wrong 60% of the time. You'll be wrong for 50% of the time, right? So when you're wrong 50% of the time, it is difficult to accept it, right? Emotionally, right? How can I be wrong? We have a lot of ego generally, right? So trading is difficult because we have ego. If you don't have ego, then trading becomes easy. So try to learn how to lose. It will be looking awkward to you, but that is the reality, right? Because everybody is comfortable with making money, but in trading, you will lose, right? You don't have any setup which will have 100% win rate. There's no setup like that. There's no method like that, right? Most of the methods will have 40% win rate, 50% win rate, maybe 60% win rate. But even with 60% win rate, you will be losing 40% of the time. So when you are wrong, you have to lose less. When you are right, you have to make big money. Right? So that is what you have to learn. So if you are not comfortable losing, you cannot be good in this business. You'll have to be comfortable losing also. Satish, thank you so much for the guidance. May I request a few minutes of your valuable time over a call to discuss the transition strategy and my plan? Yeah, fine, Satish. Maybe at the end of this session, I'll give you my number. You can connect with me directly. Okay. Think I've answered whatever questions are there in the chat box. Okay. Okay.
So hi,
Now
so
what I'll do is, sorry.
Sunny, yeah.
Yes, sorry.
So
What
have you
we'll
covered
do
it
is
or
that, sorry. Yeah, you can say.
no? Have you covered checkpoint or you want me to do that?
No. We have not covered checkpoint.
Okay, okay,
But before checkpoint, I'll just give them a trial of Yuba portal,
sure,
and then you can give a trial of
sure.
checkpoint, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'll just show you the portal in 2 minutes. Okay. So once you register and enroll, you get the portal, access to the portal. You'll get the user ID and password. Okay, this I'm showing for December 25 because 20 June 26 will be starting in February, right? So firstly, you'll have to fill the student registration form. That will be the basic, your name, your number, and all those things. Okay. And then if you want to go to audio notes, these are audio notes, so you can listen to them. Okay. Okay, so audio notes are here, and then whatever is the sessions, live sessions by these are recorded sessions of December. So live sessions taken by me for the December 25 curriculum. So you can just go to session one and view recording. You'll get the recording, right? So you can see the recording, right? Same way you can do it for all the sessions, right? All the sessions are available, right? So you can start seeing the recording. Okay. And then this is a live session by Mithil Pradhan, right? Same way you can click here and you can see the recording. These are live sessions by Mitesh Kumar, right? So they are also available, right? Live sessions by Sunny, that is also available. Okay, and you have curriculum chapter wise tests. So each test you do, each chapter you do, you can do a test, right? You can just go through and then start attempting it, right? You can whatever you want, you can attempt it, all the questions, right? And you can submit it once you have done all. You can submit it, and then you get the so you can see the result. So what happened, right? In whatever questions you are right? So you can see that, right? In question, this was the question. The correct answer was this. This was the wrong answer. What was wrong? The explanation, everything is there, right? So solutions are given here, right? So each chapter you can attend these tests, right? Once one by one. Once you have read the entire curriculum, then you can give a mock test, right? So this mock test is there. Same way, you can give it multiple times, right? Okay, so you can give a full length test. Same way, right? Submit it, then you'll get the answers, right? You can see the answers after that. Presentations, what we teach, some of the presentations are uploaded. Not all the presentations are uploaded, but most of the presentations are already uploaded on the portal. You can see them. Then live doubt solving sessions will be here when we come. Then we'll be having doubt solving sessions. That prelims we did it on 30th of November this time, right? So sorry, this is the live test, right? Right now you will not be able to see this. You will not be able to attempt it, right? It will not allow you to do that. Okay. You missed the window, right? So it is we'll be doing it again in June batch. Okay. Then detailed notes can be seen here, right? So all the chapters detailed notes you can see, right? So all those notes are already here. You can see them here, right? And then checkpoint, Sunny will give you the demo of checkpoint. You can access the checkpoint from here. Just go to checkpoint dynamic quiz. Click here. You'll have to put your user ID password, and you will be getting the access of the checkpoint. Okay. This was for last batch, so that is all. So all these things are there on the portal. This is the basic demo of the portal, right? Sunny, you can give the demo of the checkpoint. I'll give you the uh, I'll
Yes,
make you a
sir.
co-host.
Hi, hello everyone. Just one sec, sir. I have also joined from another ID. I'm just sharing my desktop also. So can you give the access to that? It will be with
Okay.
name checkpoint. I'll just request to share. So my screen is visible,
Yeah, we
right?
can see you. Yeah.
Hi, hello everyone. So yep. So we just showed you the dashboard. You can also join checkpoint with the direct link. I'll paste the link there. Okay. Now let's start with this one. So welcome everybody to the orientation program. So I'll introduce you to this platform called Checkpoint, which is a prep tool developed by YUBHA, okay, for all the levels, for CMT level 1, level 2, level 3. And this is how the interface will look like once you join in from inside YUBHA, or you can directly access this URL as well. Okay, so what the registration is free. So what you do is you register here, make sure you select the appropriate course that you wanted to. And I think most of you people are new, so they will be CMT level 1, and then put your phone number. We try to, there is a feature in which we auto schedule the quizzes. We are trying to get that on WhatsApp also. Currently, it is on mail. So yeah, make sure that you have the right number here. Okay. And it is also important when you reset the passwords. So once you register, you can go inside and I'll show you this. But then this is the next time you enter your mail ID and your password. Just one sec. I will. And this is how your dashboard will look like. Okay, so everybody has an access to this. See, this is locked because this is a free trial version. In the free trial version, we have, so this is how the dashboard looks like, right? So CMT level 1, level 2, and level 3. I have access to all three, but you can also take an access, but I'll, you can say other demo and then you can add it. Okay, but then focus on the one that you are interested in, basically, rather than going here and there. Okay, so now, what is Checkpoint basically? So Checkpoint is a interface which is effective in your preparation, which helps you in your preparation for all the levels of CMT by focusing on basically three things, right? So one is your revision. Second is your tests, testing yourself, and third is monitoring your performance. Okay, and I'll show you how to do that and how to use Checkpoint. But basically, this is the idea behind Checkpoint, why it was created, right? An additional offering from YUBA. So it tackles three problems. Basically, the revision discipline that you have to follow when attempting any exam, right? So for that matter, CMT or CFA or any that sort of exam, you need a revision discipline, and you need a testing which is exam oriented, and a lot of prep providers and YUBA also, we have a mock test as well. But here what you have is you can create different sets of tests, you can customize tests, and you can even what you could select your chapters, right? You don't have to create a test or you attempt a full length test from entire curriculum. You can go selective, and as I'll show you how. Okay, and second thing is the last thing is tracking your real-time improvement, right? So you can track your improvement. You will see this cumulative scores here. I'll explain what this is, but this is a purpose which for which Checkpoint was created and how the Checkpoint is going to help you. Okay, so once you register for Checkpoint, you will see this dashboard. Okay, so how do you work with Checkpoint? And I'll just so once you pay for it, you will get a full access to full length test and all this stuff. Right now, you will have an access to this first two so that you can explore the features. Okay. I'll just disable this chapter, so I'll show you what it does. There is one full length mock test for everybody. This is based on the entire curriculum, replicates the CMT. So you can click on it and you can do it. Okay, once you register, everybody can do it. And you can start it again and again, right? So once one attempt you can do one day, but this will be the same test that will keep on prompting you again and again. The questions won't change. Okay, so this is one free mock test that we have provided for all. Now let's begin how to use checkpoints, right? So first is your chapter notes. So once you are done with reading, or you have attended a YUBA lecture, or you have gone through the chapter, this is a notes that you will help you in your quick revision. Okay, and after a certain time, right, after a certain iteration, you should not be wasting more than like 5 minutes to revise one chapter. So this reinforces your memory, right, the concepts in your memory, so that it helps you tackle any sort of examination. So this revision is very important, and it helps you with your short revisions. But once you are fairly confident on your chapter, what you do is you mark your chapter complete like this, and it enables your chapter quiz. See, chapter quizzes are disabled, right, unless you complete it. It enables your chapter quiz, and I'll show you chapter quiz. But then this marking is also important, because for quick quiz and custom tests and full length tests, the default chapters that the tests are thrown or tests are made are these which are marked completed, and not the entire curriculum. Of course, you have a choice to change it later, and I'll show you how. But then this is the default. So whatever chapters you have studied and mark completed, your quizzes and questions will be created only from those. Okay. So now, what is a chapter quiz? So once you do this, this is a quiz designed to test you and to effectively revise your concepts. So I've just created, and it is taking time because I think a lot of users will be using it. So chapter quiz is getting created, and it's a dynamic thing, right? It's based that every time the quiz throws up you new questions based on your previous experiences, is an adaptive thing. But remember, it's based on a finite database, right? So we have over 3,000 questions, right? So if you keep on attempting, of course, it will be repeating after a certain time. Okay. But then for initial few moments, it will throw you it will try to throw you a new quiz if you have marked everything correctly. Okay. So this is how it is. So this is a format. So you take one answer and then you check your answers. Okay. So this is and then it gives you the incorrect and explanation and correct and explanation. This is your revision. Okay. So you do this like this. So this is one format where, and then you exit, you once you complete it, it will show you your score. Then you go back to exit quiz, it will throw you back to the dashboard and it will record your score. Now this score is not my this attempt only, but my all previous attempts, right, on this chapter. So if I attempt a question of this chapter from anywhere, from here, chapter quiz, quick quiz, custom test, or full done test, right, it gets recorded in the database. And it is the basis of your correct response or your wrong response is the basis of what the questions will be thrown to you when you create a next test or a next quiz. But then this will also get recorded and this will fairly show you, right? If you keep on improving and you keep on marking the answers right for these questions, this will move towards the right side and will show you your effective preparation, right? So this is a barometer which you can see your weak areas, your weak chapters, and then focus on them better. Okay, so this is one thing. Now the same format quizzes can be done as a quick quiz. So quick quiz is just a quiz of 5 questions. Okay. Now thing is, you see this, the default chapters that are selected for quick quiz are the ones this which are marked completed. Okay. Why we have done this? Because you don't know, right? You want to attempt, you want to revise, you want to do quizzes, but then you have not read, you have just started and you are pending, right, with these chapters. So only this, what you have read, the quizzes will be created from this. And it is the same format, right? You will get, after you attempt the answer, you'll get explanation and you'll immediately get the result. The another feature of this is you can schedule these quizzes on a regular interval. You see this, I've scheduled my quiz or every 24 hours, right? Because this is a free trial, so probably you'll get 24 hours. But then if you take a full paid access, then you can create every 4 hours. And I'll just give myself a full access, okay, so that you know features. Just give me one sec. Okay. I'm just refreshing the page and now I have the full access, right? See this. And then you can cancel schedule and all. But then this is the chapter quiz, this is a quick quiz. Now when it comes to custom test, this is this is like an actual examinations where you can, but you can create test of any durations you want, right? So this is level 1. Level 1 is 170 question, 2 hours. Most of you might be knowing this, right? So when you create a full length test or you attempt a mock test, it will throw you 170 questions and you have to attempt, you'll get 2 hours of time. But you can, with this custom test, you can create a shorter duration test, right? Because sometimes we want to we want to get a feel, but we don't have like 2 hours for sitting and attempting one complete test, right? So you can do a 15-minute test and see how it is, right? Now, see this, these are the chapters which were marked completed, right? So the test will be created only for these chapters, but then you always have an option of selecting all or selecting few more, right? So I want my test to be created from these chapters now, right? Because this is what I've completed. So this is all my completed chapters, right? Or you can select all. Okay. So select all, and then I'm saying start a test, select difficulty, I've said normal, and then this will throw you a 15-minute test, and then questions will be accordingly. And it will be as per the format of the examination where you can go back and forth, right? And once you will get the results only once you complete the test or you complete the duration gets completed. So this is how the questions are. So you mark answer and you flag it for review to come back to it later or submit it, or you go to next one, right? So this is second question, I submitted answer. This is third question, I submitted answer. I'm just doing random, okay? So this is something that I wanted to submit also. I wanted to flag for later review and I want to submit it also. This is second question which I wanted to just skip. This is one question which I just wanted to flag, okay, and then skip. Okay, so see this I have submitted, I have flagged, right? This is I have, and then I can move back to this question and I can change my answer, right? This is how your actual exam will look like. Submit, and this is done. Okay, I can go back and change my this answer also. Submit, right? So you can go back and forth and see it has created a test of 15 minutes and 18 questions, okay, not 170 and 2 hours. And then once I am done with this, or when my time is up, I just click on submit test and it gives me a result, right? Now it gives me a result and my score. Okay, my score is very poor, so exit. Now all of the tests that the last 10 tests that you have attempted, you can see from your profile. You can go and you can see previous tests and quizzes. It will give you the last 7 tests, and then you can see what was your score, and you can see division. It is fetching from a database. Will take some time, but this was my last score, right? 2 out of 18, and these were the questions. Okay, so last 10 only you can see this one. Now this last is full run test. This is same thing like custom test. Just change the hours to 170. Again, you can customize it, change only these 3 chapters or all of the chapters, and then you can select difficulty, start a test. It will throw you 2 hours duration, 170 questions for CMT level 1, 4 hours durations, and I think I forgot 150 questions or something for CMT level 2, and accordingly for level 3, right? I think most of the people are in for level 1, but then if you go to level 3, there is a short answer type of questions, so where you have to type the answers, right, and it gets evaluated. So we have that too. And the quick quizzes and the chapter quizzes are same MCQ types where it gives you an answer instantly, but then you can always create a custom test, and I'll just show you. I don't know how relevant it is, but then for you guys, but you can just one sec. My system is slow. Okay, I cannot click on this one. Just a minute. Let me see custom test. Okay, so let me start with these 3 chapters, and I'll just select a 30 minutes duration. I'll say start test. So this is level 3. This is short answer, right? So I can write A, B, C, D, E, or I can flag it to come later. I'm just showing you, right? And this gets evaluated. Oh, yeah. This is saying pending answers, but I don't want this. So okay. I'll just submit the test. And it threw me one question. So this is level 3 pattern. Okay. Now we are using AI on the backend to evaluate your answers and all this stuff. So it will take a considerable time and it will throw you the result. Okay. So this is something that I think only we have in CMT level 3 for evaluating short answers. But otherwise, level 1 and level 2 is fairly straightforward. Okay. So at last, this is all the overview. I don't think I have missed anything for this one. You can always register and explore. It's free. You can explore the mock test, see how the actual exam is, and you can just one sec. You can explore all the features of the checkpoint. Okay, so this is also mobile friendly, so you can access it from any from your mobiles browsers. It fairly works there also. Okay, so this is basically designed for quick and effective revisions out of your busy schedule. So it solves the purpose and people have find it beneficial. So explore it. And thank you so much, sir. That's it.
Okay. Overview. Okay. I'll
Any
take the
questions on
screen.
checkpoint, please
Yeah.
type or speak and I'll answer that.
Yeah. If you have any questions regarding checkpoint, you can always ask here. Okay, so these are the features of Checkpoint. It has free trial access. You get one free full-length mock test for all the CMT candidates in the trial version. You get unlimited full-length mock exams, simulate the real exam, CMT exam pattern, and weight distribution with unlimited attempts, sorry. Concise revision notes, bullet format chapter notes for quick, effective revision. Chapter wise test assess your understanding immediately after completing a chapter. Quick quizzes, short focus quizzes from the completed chapters, which you have already done. Scheduled at 12 at regular intervals every 4 hours to 24 hours, and deliver via email for consistent info reinforcement. Custom tests, you can create your own custom test, which are tailored test by selecting specific chapters and custom durations, offering a CMT like experience on the chosen topics. There's unlimited access. All tests and quizzes can be attempted any number of times with a question bank that is consistently expanding. So for level one, we have around 3,000 questions, right? For level three, we are around 2,500 questions, and for level three, I think we have around how many questions we have? Level three, Sunny?
Around 1000 short answers and around 2000 MCQs.
Right. Okay. And personalized and adaptive learning quizzes and tests adjust dramatically based on your progress and performance. Detailed performance tracking is also available. Monitor results across chapters and attempts with weak areas clearly highlighted for targeted improvement. So the questions in checkpoint are different than the questions in the portal, YUBHA portal. So it is up to you whether you want to take only the course. Course will have around 700 questions for level one. If you want to have more questions, then you can obviously take checkpoint, right? So I've already told you the portal has live lectures, recorded lectures, chapter-wise test, mock test, preliminary test, audio notes, revision notes, all are there in the course. For additional questions, if you want mock test, of course, you can select checkpoint. You can take both together also. I'll go to the pricing, right? This is the portal which I've already showed you, right? So if you take only the course, as of now, there's an early bird discount going on, super early bird discount going on. So the course price is 30,000, but you are getting 20% discount as of now if you register now, because almost 2 months are left for the exam to start, for the course to start. And so you get it for 24,000 plus GST, right? So this is not including GST. Checkpoint you can buy for 16,000 plus GST. And if you want to buy both checkpoint and course together, then the original cost is 38,000, but you'll get it for 30,400 plus GST. Right? For level two, the cost of the course is 40,000. After early bird discount, super early bird discount, you get it for 32,000 plus GST. Checkpoint will be 20,000 plus GST, and the course plus checkpoint will be 40,000 plus GST, right? And for level three, it will be 45,000 is for the course. After 20% discount, you get it for 36,000 plus GST. Checkpoint, if you take only the checkpoint, you get 24,000 plus GST. And for checkpoint plus your course, you get 45,000 plus 600 plus 18% GST, right? As of now, all these are there. If you want demo lectures, you can go to this website. I'll put this on link on the chat box also. You can go to have see the demo lectures, right? And for trial of YUBHA of checkpoint, that also is link is available for each level. You see there's a take a demo option here in the center, so you can, for whichever level you want, you can go there and click there. You can take the demo of checkpoint, right? With this, we have done with the questions. Thank you, and we wish you study success, right? Yeah, and these are the details if you want to contact us. This is our mobile number. If you want my personal number, I'll share that also. Right? I think one of you wanted to speak to me. Okay, Satish, you can ask. I'll send you my personal number. Okay. Okay. So I've sent you my personal number. Okay. Now, there are any questions you can ask. I can see some of the questions. Um, Sir, I've been working in as technical research analyst in SABI recognized advisory, and now as a lead for with 4 years experience, level one will be a bit easier for me. Because of experience, I am a bit worried about the exam fees. So about the exam fees, we can't do anything, right? That you have to pay to CMT Association, right? If you are affiliated with any of the universities or colleges which are affiliated with CMT Association, you can go to CMT Association website and check. Then you can get a sponsorship. As of now, if you are associated, if you have done some MBA or something in the past, that will not be considered. But right now, if you are associated with any of the affiliated colleges, you may get some sponsorship, reduce exam fees, right? So you'll have to check on the website, right? Uh, can we see one or two sample questions on of CMT? You can take the demo of checkpoint. There you'll get demo questions of for the first two chapters. You can see that. Okay.
Also,
Checkpoint is free to use for all. It is not free. The trial version is free. So one mock test and uh, two chapters are free. You can take the demo.
so I just wanted to pitch in, Ravi, there is one mock test which is actually free in Checkpoint. So anybody can do that, right? So not only one, two sample questions, you can actually do a full complete CMT level test.
Okay. Yeah, so he's asking for CMT level one exam plus course fee plus checkpoint altogether, how much will be the cost? Okay, so for level one, it comes to around 30,000. I'll take a round number 30,000, and that will be 90,000 approximately. So it will be around 120, 1,20,000, right? So this is asking, sir, some insights on Discord committee. Discord committee has more than 600 students, which are past students also, and present students are also there, right? So I'll show you the Discord community, this thing also. You can join the Discord committee right away also. I'll just show you how you can join. You can go to YUBHA website, and there you can see join Discord community, right? So just click here. This will be there will be a link. You'll have to create your ID in Discord, right? And you can join, right? So just go through this link, and you can create your Discord ID, and then you can access the basic of Discord. You will not be getting the all the channels. You will not be getting, right? So in Discord community, all the announcements which we do will be here, right? And so checkpoint related things will be on this channel, right? You can introduce yourself. There's a general, so this is available for everybody, right? So general channel is available for everybody, right? You can put some charts or something in the Hangout for fun, right? Some commercials, and then the job and referrals will be here, posted here. So whatever job referrals we get, right, we post here, right? Last we had put it on 26th of November, right? So whatever we get here. If you want some guidance about CMT, that also you can ask here, right? So you get this, and once you have paid, then you get to the access to these portals. This is only for the course or course plus checkpoint. Checkpoint will not get access to these three levels community, right? Okay. Any other doubts and questions?